Hello and welcome to another episode of my Working with Todoist series. My name is Pullein and this week I'm going to show you how I process my inbox. Now the reason I'm doing this is simply because with the time sector system, the kind of decisions you're making when you're processing your inbox are a little bit different from the more traditional ways of managing your tasks. So I thought I would just go through some typical examples of the tasks that I would be collecting into my inbox throughout the day and then show you how I process that at the end of the day. Now, before we go any further, I would just like to say if you do get any value from this video, then please help me by clicking on the like button below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet and you want to get all the latest tips, tricks and news on using Todoist, then please subscribe to my channel. Okay, let me take you into my Todoist now and show you how I process my inbox. Okay, so here I am in my demo account inbox, and to save some time I have added 10 random tasks that would be quite typical of the kind of tasks that I would collect on a daily basis into Todoist. And what I want to do in this episode is show you how I would process my inbox using the time sector system. So first up, I was listening to the radio or something, and I found, there's a song that I really like. So find this song on Apple Music. Now, the first question I'm going to ask myself is, do I have time right now? Let's just say that it's late at night. The reality is, no, I don't. So what I would probably do is I'm going to do that when I know that I'm going to have a little bit more of some free time. It's not late at night. So it's Friday today. So it's the kind of thing I would do on a Saturday afternoon. So I'm just going to add Saturday. And I would actually, because I obviously want it out of my inbox, so I would just hit that. It's going to go into this week. So there we go, right up at the top there, this week, and it's done. And that's it. It's gone. It's gone into my this week folder. That will come back tomorrow. Looking here, I've got Book Barney in for his haircut. That's my dog's name. My dog, again, I would just hit this. I'm going to schedule that because remember, I'm doing this late at night. So obviously the hair shop is closed right now. Hair shop, there you go. There's a real Korean Konglish word. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. And again, it's going to be obviously this week. So it's going to be hit this week and it's in. Now, remember, I don't use labels. So for me, this is how fast processing my inbox is. And more importantly, the thing is that I am speaking at the same time. So here, write can't speak now. Write life hack article due 15th of December. Okay, I don't need to do that this week. So I'm just going to drag that one straight into next week. I will see that when I do my weekly planning session, and then I can set a date for it. See if new MacBook Pros are now in the Korean store. Now, to be fair, I would probably do that right now, simply because it's late at night. All I have to do is go online and check that. So that's something I would do right now, because it's it's a 60-second task is that, and it's not going to stop me. So I probably skip that for now and I'll continue processing. Call Claire to see if she needs any other documents before the end of the year. Claire is my accountant. Again, it's late Friday night, so I can't do that until next week, so I'm going to drop that into next week. Buy winter screen wash for the car. Now there's an interesting one because I need to go to the kind of hardware store. Let's say that that's not quite close to my home. The truth is I'd probably order this online, but let's just say I'm a bit old-fashioned. I go to the hardware store, so this isn't going to happen until next week now. So again, I'm just going to hit there. I'm just going to go into my next week, drop it in. I can decide then on Sunday when I do my weekly planning session, although to be fair, I do the weekly planning session on a Saturday now, so that's something that I would do. Now here's an interesting one. I have add chapter on areas of focus in time sector book. Now this is not a task that I would typically put in my to-do list because, it's something that's going to be in a project. So I'm going to go to my projects here, which is in my Evernote, and I've got the time sector system book here. I also have a link directly to that note. So I'm just going to click on that. That's going to allow me to click on it again. This is Evernote's new system. Now this is for a demo. This is my demo account. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a star here, a space, which is going to give me a bullet point, and I'm just going to say add chapter on areas of focus. That's all I would need to do, and then I can go back to my Todoist inbox. That's now done, so I can just clear that. It's done. And that's how I manage my projects. And I think any of you who've been following me and also use the time sector system, that's something that I have no idea when I'm going to do that. And to add a chapter, that's to write a whole chapter. So that could be 5,000, it could be 6,000 words. It's not a task I can do in 30 minutes or an hour. That's going to take us several days to do. And at this stage, I'm only in, if I go back to that project, it's actually a real project. I'm only in, I go to my master projects list here. I'm currently in the planning stage of this particular project. So I don't actually need to do anything else other than to drop that in there, and it'll just say add the chapter. So that's a nice little reminder. So I can go back to my Todoist now. Now I'm doing this via the Todoist and Evernote online versions. I actually use the regular apps on my computer, but for these demos accounts, it's just easier to do it in the web version. So I've got here, find out when banks are open during Christmas. I will need to send my company's payroll this year on the 22nd of December to ensure that the salaries get through by Christmas. So again, I don't need to do that one until next week. So I'm going to do that, drop that one in, again, drop it into next week. Complete and return speaker's profile for Francis. I'm doing a talk sometime in March. So that's something I have to do. I'm going to do that tomorrow because it's Saturday and it's the kind of thing I would do on a Saturday. So I can just hit tomorrow, drop that into this week folder, and that's done. And order Yorkshire pudding mix from the British Corner shop because I need to get that in for Christmas. So I'm going to do that. Again, I'm just going to drop that in. I'm going to do that tomorrow because it's the kind of task I would do tomorrow. Drop that into this week. And it's done. I've processed my inbox. What I can do now is that is left that one remaining one and create a new tab. And I can go Apple Korea. So you can just see how fast this would be. And that's not going to work, although it might do. Did you mean Apple Korea? I did. So we click on that, and I can go to Apple Korea, and I can find out if they are available yet. And that's really simply it. So go to the Mac. Go to Mac, and boom, I can see if it's the MacBook Pro that I want, so I can go there. And I can find out if this computer is available yet. And that's it. That's all I would need to do if I wanted to proceed with purchasing. So click on that. It's going to be coming round about the 21st of December. So they are now available. So there you go. I now know, because it's got the Apple M1 chip, that if I upgraded it to the extra memory, boom, that's it. I can now see immediately that I can get this computer by the Christmas if I wanted to. I don't want to. I'm looking at changing next year. So that's done. That's it. My inbox has been processed. Now that has taken less than 10 minutes and I've been speaking at the same time and explaining what I'm doing. So actually it will just show you that if you're following the time sector system and you don't have to worry about labels, all you're thinking about is when am I going to do this task, then you can process your inbox of, say, 10, which is average, I believe, average number of tasks per day. You can do it in like probably 5 minutes. Done. There's no real excuse why you wouldn't do that at the end of the day. It's really simple. So there you go. That's how you process an inbox using the time sector system. I hope that's helped those of you who are implementing the time sector system to get a better understanding of how it works. And I hope that it gives you some kind of way that you can move forward. Also, hopefully, it's show you how I manage projects using, in my case, Evernote, but you might be using OneNote or Apple Notes or whatever. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching this episode. It just remains for me now to wish you all a very, very productive week. Hello, thank you very much for watching my videos. Now I have something exciting to tell you about. Recently I have developed a brand new time management system. It's a system designed to manage your time in the 21st century. The world has changed a lot over the last 20 years. In fact, it's actually changed a lot this year. And what we need now is a system, a time management system that is very easy to use, easy to maintain, so that you can spend more of your time doing the work. And that's what the time sector system is all about. It's going to change your whole belief system about the way a time management system should work, because this focuses on when you are going to do the task. And let's be honest, it doesn't matter how motivated, inspired, or how urgent something is. If you don't have time to do it, it is never going to get done. And that's what this system is built around, getting your work done, so you can spend more of your time doing the things that you want to do. I hope you join me in this course. The full details of the course are in the show notes below, so please join me, and thank you very much for watching this brief video.